Welcome back to my channel. Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. 1 minute. Hi, how's it going everyone? Okay, so I'm actually got off work. I've been so exhausted at work today. I wanted to give a quick update. I did post a video last night or yesterday, but I wanted to show you my update on my standard 10. I actually am loving this. It's only been a full day, to be honest, but I really love the size. I don't mind the chunkiness. It makes sense to me. I know I could do a whole year in this. So it's definitely an option for 2022. It's definitely heavy because I went from like really slim to this, and that's like a huge difference. But all in all, it is what it is. I love having more space and more freedom, but I do still have this and am keeping this set up. Just because I have so much of my information in here, and I'm gonna need to reference this for a while, and I am gonna keep up. Like, I did all this work for December, so definitely gonna do that. I'm not gonna do the dailies in here, so I don't have to worry about that, and I'm probably not gonna do these weeklies. I may end up doing these weeklies, tip them in or something, but in my Stolology, but we'll see. I definitely need my daughter's section. I did print out some really cute vellum that I just don't know what to do with now. For Christmas, it's really cute. I love it. It's so cute. I love the color of it. Just thought to share that. So let's get into this guy. I did kind of set it up for Christmas. I haven't done a flip of this because it wasn't even remotely ready when I was talking about this. So let me show you my initial setup. Yes, it will change over time simply because the more you use something, the more you tweak it and help it adjust to your system and style. So I use more pins in this than this one. In my personal size, I tend to use just one pin, but I actually use a fountain pen in here too, which is one of the main reasons why I'm so excited about using this. This is the taupe color from Moterm. I don't love Moterm. I do like this cover though. I think for someone like myself that hasn't normally doesn't normally go into TNs like full time. I use them for a journal, but I have my favorite cover for that. I don't need like extra covers. I think this is a great way to start, and I really do like this cover. I think that Motum did the standard TN did this style perfectly. It does have that big back pocket. I can put a full sheet of paper in. It does have lots of room. It is very squishy, and I can see the more I use this, the better it gets. It has the two poppers, which look, there's reviews on this all through YouTube. So if you really want to see a review, I guess you can go check them out. But I will say that I was a little worried because I've seen some other people's standards covers, their poppers didn't cover completely with the strap. Like for example, I'm using this one, that this one wouldn't be covered, and I've also seen some whose poppers were like off-centered, and I did not like that either. So I'm thankful that I got a good one. And this color, I really love this color so much. It's such a classy color. I mean, do you see a theme though? Like, I tend to go for like nudes. Anyway, so let's get into it. Now, keep in mind that I am a functional planner girl. I don't do too much, deco, but I did have fun with this. I put these Post-its here. because I'm using them, surprisingly. I love my neutral colors. These are not neutral at all, but I actually am using the gold one right now. Um, I have a paper clip and then this tag with my name on it, which actually was not intended to have my name on, but the company that made this little guy, this is, it's a keychain, but it already broke, so I just put it on my desk now. I guess it's called that. I'm not so sure. It is definitely not something I can read. Oh, we're gonna get photobombed by my cat per usual. And then I've got my my little post-its, markers, writing markers. Please get down. I can't do this with you. And then I don't have anything in the zipper. I don't really have a lot in the pockets right now. I know that you can stuff them, but I personally don't want to do that because it's going to bulk up my planner even more. And I'm already debating whether to take out one of these books I have in here. I may not need it, but I do have some kitty stickers in there because, like I've mentioned before, if I want to use something, I've got to have it in my planner ready to use. Still went with the whole vintage Christmas theme. I took the front of that was in here and put it in here. It's the front of this. I left the vintage dividers I made for my rings in here though, because I was going for a different kind of color theme in here. But I've got my color code here, and then this really cute die cut, and then my favorite business card. It's not mine, it belongs to Paper Game, but I just love her business card. And then I've got some of these chilling, and then the month calendar chilling, clipped on my first book. So this is my inbox section. I'm mimicking my rings planner because it works so well for me, which is crazy because now I'm moving into TN, but it's fun. So this is my inbox. So I put little washi on these just to make them a little more festive, so I can use that. And then I taped in, just taped in like this, I guess tipped in this weekly. It's a Midori weekly by My Summer's Touch. Those are the weeklies I'm using for now, like this. I'll show you that in a second, but I use that so I can use it as a guide of things that need to be done for school, whether it's my daughter or myself. So I just put post-it notes on the day, which, for example, tomorrow, these are things I need to do in the morning with my kids. So that's there. And then I've just got the grid on this side, and it's just for post-its. I am going to be making like the page flags and stuff, but I just kind of want to keep it simple. And then you go into and I have this page also for inbox style. I'll just use post-its because if you remember in my rings, my inbox ended up being just sheets of like vellum and acetate, or that kind of stuff. I'm gonna move this to here. It was this kind of stuff and just post-it notes. So yeah. Yeah. Hey, buddy. So that's what I'm doing with this, and as you see, it's really it's just fun. It's sloppy and it's fun. I dig it. I dig using things like this. This is just who knew that I would love black post-it notes so much? I never thought I would. But this is just a reminder. It's more of a spiritual. It's something I need to keep in mind, I guess. I'm going to stick it up here. So then you go into my month section. So I covered up some of the older months that I had in here with these grids from my Summer's Touch and things like that. Just to utilize all the space in my booklets, and I did the printing and cutting, so it was kind of crazy. Um, anyway, so this month is actually back here because it was from my old booklet. So I've already put things in. I'm using a Coletto pen versus highlighters to fill in my color codes. I was going to use dots and things like that. But I wanted it to be as accessible and as easy as possible, just like my rings. I'm just, like I said, trying to mimic my rings. And if I can not use highlighters, even better. I love highlighters, like, don't get me wrong, but even better because then I want to carry so many around. The Coletto makes it easy. It's just not as visually pleasing, I guess. But I went ahead and set up the full year of 2022. So here's January, and I used the dot markers, but they bled through so badly. I used stickers for this one because trying to cover up the bleed through. I think it turned out kind of cool, but then I just went really plain. I decided, never mind, forget it. I just went and just wrote the dates in, and then lettered the sides, and it used the dark gray mild liner and a white gel pen to put in the dates. So it's very, very simple, nothing special. But yeah, I have the whole year here. And then, so you'll have this month. And some vellum, nothing too crazy. I don't want to over deck this out. My friend at my coworker came in today and gave me this bookmark. I think it's so stinking cute. She's like, I saw this and thought of you. Y'all, this was an expensive bookmark. She said she was in Books A Million and had to get it. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm keeping it. It actually comes out of the plastic, but I'm keeping it in the plastic. So on the back, I can put some information. So what I'm going to do is actually cut down this plastic right here. Just like that. And now I have a really beautiful, cute bookmark that my friend gave me. I love when people that I care about give me cute little thoughtful gifts like this. It doesn't have to be expensive, but the fact that she thought about me because I love my cats was really, really special to me. So, and I actually needed a bookmark. So my next booklet, which I print and cut myself, these are also from My Summer's Touch. These are her Midori style inserts. I've had these for a while because I've set up a TN in the past many times using her inserts. So this is also one. Now there are a couple of things I need to talk her into giving me because I still need certain things and I don't want to draw things out. That's one of the reasons why I love being back in my rings is I didn't have to draw any of this stuff out, and it really is frustrating for me to draw things out right now. I know that sounds crazy. My dailies is one thing, but like to actually sit there, I don't know. I want to have like things pre-made, so it's nice that I had these in my stash, and I have other things too that I need to pull out. I need to get the standard size. I can actually do some pasting and cutting and pasting and stuff of other insert sizes. I can play around with it. This is not fully set up yet, but yeah, this is the week on one page. It's very much like the Hobonichi weeks. I tend to always go for this for some reason. It's simple, it's easy. So what I'm doing for this is whatever's going on in the week here. And what I love about standard sizes, there's just so much stinking room. I love it. I don't know exactly what I was trying to put here. I think it had to do with money, like I did used in my Hobonichi weeks in the past. I used this for money, income, outcome, and then gratitude over here. So eventually, at first I was going to use this strictly for like health logging, like this was a health log and then my gratitude here. But I really wanted a place to put my stuff that's going on for weeklies. And I guess day-specific tasks I could put here, but no point in that, I don't think. So I went ahead and set up, again, very simply, next week. I set up the month of December, pretty much. I need to do the other week after that, but yeah. It's Christmas, so very simple, very muted colors. So I've got that. I definitely need to go ahead and purchase the binder clips and stuff that I was going to, like the book clips. In this pocket, I've got dot stickers, which I was going to use in my monthlies. I still may use them in my monthlies now that they're in my planner, because I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't like the look of my Coletto, although I just said that I appreciate it because it makes it easy, but I don't necessarily like the look of that. So I do have those in here, and plus I'll use them in my dailies. Merry and Bright die cut and start by starting with the cloth and paper. This is from Cloth and Paper. It's just a really simple card set. And then this dash drawer. I love this. It reminds me of me and my husband. I know this sounds weird, but like, seriously, it does. He literally looks at me like that, and I'm just kind of like, eh. But I love this spot. This is probably my favorite spot. And then I have a friend gave me a card, and I cut out the tree that was on front. I was thinking about making this the countdown, but I want to do a whole on insert, I think. So this is the booklet I was thinking of taking out. And making like a smaller version, a thinner version, I guess, because I have my drawings and stuff in here. But I love this paper, and I want to place a reference book because, like with lists and all that stuff, because I love having a place for reference. And this is a great book for that because it has the thin paper. I can write with my fountain pens, which I love, but I don't know if my drawings are throwing me off some. I do have some other inserts. Don't think I don't. I do, but I've got a couple coming on Wednesday that are Toma River paper. I think they're going to be thinner, so I may just use one of those and keep this as like my sketch book. But it's nice to have it in here because if I want to draw or sketch, then I've got that option. So I haven't decided whether I'm going to take it out or not. But so far I've got YouTube channels that I love, and I need to make my list. I have one in here that did a standard size I really like. I'm actually going to look her up and watch her again. Nothing here. This ended up being really cute. I didn't think it would end up this cute. This is that vellum I showed you. And then y'all know, probably recognize that die cut. And then I've got my functional cards here. And then this is my Stolology, which is my favorite book. Y'all already know this is like, I love this book so much. It is cut down to standard size, obviously. Isn't she reminds me of my daughter. That's why I have her there. Isn't she cute? I've got some stickers here, some payday homework stickers for my daughter. I've got some note pages here for quick jots. And then I have the first part of this clipped, which is I used to use it as a full-on A5, but I trimmed it down. So okay, I'm gonna cover this up with washi tape real quick. And okay, so when it comes to my planning in general, it's fairly simple. Yeah, it's a fairly simple game for me. I love this washi tape. This is some of my new washi tape. I decluttered a bunch of washi tape, but I still have quite a set and purchased new ones. Washi tape. And I love this. So pretty. Vintage. Well, it's covering the thing, but that's okay. And guy's hanging out with me, so Actually, I'll let it go over. No, don't do that, cat. Okay. Go. Just let that kind of cut that. Ooh, I stained a lot. I worked on my desk, as some of you may know. There will be a video coming soon, but I've been working on my desk, so I've been DIYing a lot of my storage options to make it look, more expensive, I guess, and also more rustic, because that's very much my vibe, is antique and rustic. But anyway, I used stain and it's strong. I still smell all the stain that I'm using. Anyway, so this is the beginning of my week as of now. So yes, my bookmark will go here. As you see, I don't have too many tabs going on right now, because I don't need them really right now. Stolology is probably the only book that's really going to have tabs. And they're really still going to be far and few between, I think, because of how I have this set up. But, so I have the peak of the week, because like I said, I want things to mimic what I have in here. Because like I said 1,000 times, it works. I don't want to stop something that actually truly works. So, yes. So what I have done in the past, I have added something new, but you have the peak of the week, my dailies, and then notes and like weekly and stuff. This is the weekly. Very simple. Now the difference with this is that my weekly is in its place by itself up here with the planning, like the forward future planning, because I can throw in and go ahead and put anything in. The weeklies, that's also something I really wanted to do, was have a full year of weeklies. I've got quite a few weeklies in here. But yeah. So for the booklet, I have a peak of the week and then my weekly health journal. So this is by My Summer's Touch. I just pasted it in there. I will print them out and paste them in. I have no shame in that. Like I said, I want things to be already done for me for the most part, because that's just where I'm at, and I'm fine with pasting them in. Yes, it's going to bulk my planner up quite a bit if I continue to paste things in here, but it doesn't really bother me. I think in the future, if I continue using standard, I'll get the half year size if they have it in A5. I doubt it, but if not, who knows? I can also cut this book in half and be like, okay, so this is all my like spiritual notes and notes. Who knows? You can do so much with Stolology, but I can also print this on Toma River paper. I just gotta get some more, and it won't be as thick. So, this is a full week of a weekly health journal. This is my favorite one by her. There's another one she does that's a daily, and that's too much. This is perfect. So you actually the brown in the circle represents my sleep, and then the light gray in the square, so if I want to use shapes I can, represents my work, and then the triangle / that's the dark gray is when I fast. So I normally fast in the morning, although I should be fasting in the evening with the way my body feels or works, I mean. But also it says, if you notice these two little letters over here, are you guys close enough in? Okay, if you look at these two little letters, it's how you feel after you slept. Do you feel rested, sleepy, or tired? I felt super tired. I literally only got maybe 4 hours of sleep. And then, was your sleep uninterrupted? Yes or no? And no, it was not uninterrupted. It was incredibly interrupted. So that helps me, do that. And then you have mood, energy level, stress level, and productivity. Y'all know I track these. I've actually been pretty productive. I'm surprised I'm actually filming. Physical activity, mindfulness, steps, weight, measurements. I don't really do that. I wouldn't mind tracking my steps, but I don't keep my phone on my person. I'd have to get a whole Fitbit. But symptoms and medicines, hours taken. Some of this doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't necessarily need a lot of it, but I did decide to do a water tracker down here. So like 0 to 8 glasses is super important. So I've at least had one today. So I will just highlight that in, or you go as far as using my pen, but I do have my pencil pouch. I forgot to put on my desk. Hang on. So I use a tote bag. So for me, carrying this stuff around is fine. I even carried my personal size and my standard notebook today, so it was fine. I'm learning that I don't necessarily need my rings if I'm going to start using this, but I was carrying my rings around because I wanted to make sure I had everything I needed, just in case. So I've had one bottle. I usually like to rate this by bottles, not necessarily glasses or ounces. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. I do have a water bottle that I like to use. It's a 38 ounce. So that's over 8 glasses, I'm sure. Anyway, and then I did put my one medicine. So if I take anything like Tylenol or something like that, then I'll put it down. For this part right here, I haven't quite decided. I want to track my Bible study, so I think that's what I'm going to do here. It says physical activity or mindfulness. So for me, it's going to be mindfulness, I guess, and to like my Bible study or whatever, because I need to get back into studying my Bible. My life has been so crazy without it. So I use this section here. Let's go ahead and do a little plan with me. I use this spot right here to just like review the day, like the positives of the day. So coworker gave me a sweet gift. And then I made it through the day. Thank you, Jesus, for that. And I also used my standard happily today. Yeah, so by the way, my house is a wreck. I definitely have that on my mind. I'm gonna have to do all of that stuff. I'm making sure you're in frame. I can't tell. So that's the beginning of this week, and then you go into my daily. So I do a day per page because like my notes and spiritual notes, all that stuff, I was gonna put in this notebook, and that's why this notebook is here. It's my reference book / notebook. So I guess a reference notebook would be more lists and things like that, but this I guess is going to be my catch-all. So like I said, notes, lists, all that jazz. And I'm going ahead and just using what I have. So I'm, it's fine. It's fine. So this is today. This is what today looks like. I'm so happy to be back in a bound book simply because of my dailies. I really enjoy working my dailies like this. And then I can make them cute or pretty as well. I can actually use the stickers that I do have and not feel like I'm overdoing it. In personal size, for some reason, I feel like I overdo it or something. It takes up so much space because the pages are much smaller. So yeah, and this is pretty much the same similar layout that I have in my personal size when I do my dailies. See, it's pretty much a similar layout. I definitely will be doing this not next week, but this week list will probably be in this bookmark that you saw. And I'm going to make like a little printable thing to go here. So I can keep up with like my weekly review or daily review, something like that. I think I'm going to actually put in here so I can have it. This is just too cute. I also have another bookmark to use, which my friend Ingy made me. I get very sentimental with things that you guys hand make me, so I use them. And I do have a beautiful charm, like steampunk charm that my friend made me, and I have it on my TN because this one doesn't have strings. Plus, I don't want to take that anywhere. Anyway, moving on. So, as you see, like at the top, I have like an important stuff going on. There's 2 columns, and I broke it up with like into main task and then a secondary task, I guess, and then the what's going on in the day, and then I put actually gratitude and notes here, but instead of putting gratitude here, I have a spot for it on the weeklies, which I like. I'm glad I'm separating that a little bit because I like having a nice spot for that. And then yeah, so today but this is 30-minute increment, which I also like. Coffee because I was so tired. Work, and then I put little notes inside within the time because that's just how I like to do it. Sleepy AF all morning and not wanting, and now wanting a serious nap. And then Allie has tutoring, and then she'll be home chilling and we'll do her homework. So for example, I can pull out her homework stickers like this. She does actually have a project due too. Anyway, so I'll put her homework here. I'll give her a break, but while I'm cooking dinner, she's gonna have to be working on that. I'm gonna keep that out so I can show you what I'm doing, because this tab is for her because I need a spot for Allie in here. So I did like a morning routine up here. I didn't get to do a lot of this because I was just so tired this morning and anxious. So when I'm anxious, I should be doing some of this, but I'm going to do my devotional time tonight. So let's go ahead and mark. I wrote this in fountain pen, which makes me very happy. I was using this one, but I'm thinking if I'm going to walk around with it, I need to move into a Lamy because they're a little more sturdy. This is very expensive and old. But anyway, I did call Target and I took care of that. And as a matter of fact, let me write a note here. That's what this symbol represents. My TJ Maxx gave me an overdraft fee too. Or, I mean, a late fee. Because our postal service has been oddly, like, really not doing well. Fold put away clothes, hadn't done any of this yet. Post pics on Instagram of desk bake, haven't done that. Put Allie's Legos in bins to store for Christmas. Need to start Christmas decorating this evening. But I also need to make sure dinner is cooked. Like, that's why I have a spot for timed for my schedule, or how do you explain a time blocking? Is that what it's called? I just don't know. I like to have a time daily so I can see where I have time. So in this time right here, Allie needs to do her homework and I need to make dinner. So, and then at 8 to 9, quality time with Allie. I want to start making a point to spend an hour at least a day with just me and Allie hanging out and talking or doing something fun. you know, whether it's a craft or something. Where did I put that? I am going to be adding a tracker, like a monthly. I don't have to. I do it weekly now. I was going to say I was going to put a monthly tracker, but I'm doing these weeklies right now. I still may put a monthly tracker. She does have them, so I may still use them. We'll see. Yeah, I gotta do dinner at some point. So homework pages. Set up Allie's homework pages. Okay, so for Allie's homework pages, I went ahead and set up pretty much each day. I've noticed there's like a stickers, like day stickers, that are little squares. Where I don't know if those are expensive or what, but it'd be kind of nice, I guess. So I did set up a page for Allie. I was gonna put her homework here for each day. She has a bunch of different subjects, but I think that I can fit like her most important stuff because she does go to tutoring every day, which will take care, or Monday through Thursday, which will take care of like most of it. But she does have a project due coming up. So let me, and then I have a health log for her where I can write down her mood and things like that. Let me go to here. Yeah. Okay, Allie's project is due this. Let me go to my monthly here. Okay. I had it written down. What happened? Did I not put it all the way down? I'm so crazy. I know my child has a project due. $14th. This is where the Coletto comes in handy. Let me use a sticker. I'll use a sticker. I don't normally want to, but why not? Project due. That's Allie's project is due on the 14th. Her book report is due. So the reason why I set up the weeklies is because I like having a quick week at a glance. And it's not meant to be cute either. It's just meant to work. But, for example, I could pull out some of these dot stickers. Use my daughter's color. Put the dot there because these are fairly small dots, which I like about them. So I don't even have to write my daughter's name because I know pink is her because I have a color code. So there you have it. So that's literally how I forward plan in here. And I still need to fill in all of this. And I think I do like the way I do like the whole money thing. I did spend $1.25 today. So I do like to use dot stickers. Like the fat ones too. Fat ones. They're in here. You see, I'm constantly having to go back to this guy. That's why I'm using both of them right now. Actually, I like this as a reference, and if I need to take it out, I'm gonna try and keep up my personal size ring, so when I go out, I can actually carry it around. I don't know. That's such a lie. Okay. So it doesn't really matter which sticker I use, I don't think. But when I spend money, I'm going to use the negative sign. So, and then I'm paying a bill. So we're going to put another one here. And this is negative $1.25 and then 40 for a bill. Yes, so that's how I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go through, and then I really think I should total everything at the end of the week just to see how much money I'm spending, which I will probably hate, but I think it'll be good for me to do that. So let's go. See, this fits my personal size perfectly, but not so much my yeah. Just like that. Yep, so that's what I'm gonna do. And to put a title, I can use, I have other stickers, like, I'm actually so happy to be back into books because of this reason. So tempted to stick dot stickers on here, but let me just put them here for now. There we go. Let's go ahead and draw out this next one. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna stick with that for now. And then again, I used these for gratitude. So, okay, got a couple of those done. So I really want to get like a super nice claw, and I have it on Amazon, but I just spent so much stupid money, and I just paid on my bill. Oh yeah, I need to write that down. I paid 400 and something on my bill. That goes to show how much I actually spend. Whew. Anyway, my bill is due here, so we're actually gonna pay for it today. Or no, we're gonna set it up for today. But my Coletto, there it is. Tempted to pull my 5-pen Coletto out. All right, so I think that's everything that we've talked about. What do you guys think? Do you like that I'm using this type of setup now? I'm real excited about my standard tan. Oh yeah, so yeah. I don't really have anything back here just yet, or at all. Don't have anything at all back here. Wait. I had stickers back here. Where did they go? Did I leave them at the school? Oh no, I think I did. Oh no. I had a bunch of stickers. It's possible I left them at the school. Or I stuck them in here temporarily. No, I left them in the school. I took this with me, but I had a stack of stickers and notes. That I had in here, and they're gone. So that's nice. Great. Okay, so I'm actually missing like my actual Christmas stickers, and that's making me really sad. So let me look in my purse. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're not in here. They're somewhere at the school, so that makes me kind of sad because I had some information and then a whole bunch of my like really cute Grumpy Bear Christmas stickers. So with that being said, let's see if they're in here. No, I literally took them out to plan with and left them somewhere. So that's cool. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed me being in this size because I'm enjoying it, and I think that's what truly matters. And just to show you the back pocket, I don't have anything back here, but look how pretty that is. Nice. So yeah, so until next time, you guys, I love you so much. Bye.